Hey family, it is your sister Just Angel. I am so glad we are back. This morning we're going to have some fun. We're going to do a comparison on price. What is the difference between me buying from my local coin shop versus APMEX online and SD Bullion online? So I'm going to order the same exact thing with all three places, and we're going to see what the difference is. But before we get started, thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And thank you for all your comments. I love reading your comments. I read every single one of them. All right, family. And hey, this morning we have some good news. Silver went up. Right now, silver went up. It went up about $2.60. We are now at $62.05. An ounce of silver is $62.05. This is wonderful. And gold is at $4,242. It jumped up $175. So congratulations to all of us who have added silver and gold before it jumped. We know it's all volatile, but hey, it's good that we are stacking when we can and when it's more affordable. What I'm comparing is last week I paid, I think it was about $58 an ounce when I purchased the silver. And gold was at about 4,000. I think it was like 4,044 an ounce. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so I'm here in Sacramento, California. I had a promo on my MasterCard using it, but it gave me some savings and money back. So I said I'm going to use my credit card just like I would use it on AppMex or SD Bullion. So let's take a look at this receipt. We're looking at a bill of $217.59 with a 3% credit card. As we all know, we get that credit card fee. And the credit card fee was $64.59. So even with the credit card fee, my local coin shop charged me $2,217.59. So what I purchased was a tube of American Eagle, silver American Eagle. There was 20 coins, brilliant uncirculated. Each one of those coins I was charged from my local coin shop. They charged me $62.65. I also purchased the year was 2015, 1/10 ounce gold American Eagle coins, and those were $450 each. So it came up to a total of $2,217.59. So let's go do a comparison, starting with, let's take a look at APMEX. Okay, APMEX here. On the top here, we're looking at two of the same coins I ordered. So if I would have ordered from APMEX, the same coins, the year 2015 of 1/10 ounce American Gold Eagle, brilliant uncirculated, they wanted $569.10 each. I paid $450 each. So APMEX would have charged me $119.10 more. Okay? So when we look at the Silver Eagle, I got it for $62.65 at my local coin shop. Now, APMEX, as you can see here, would have charged me $79.11 each. That would have been $16.46 more each coin. Wow, that's a jump. All right, so the total would have been $2,720.40, and that includes the 3% using the credit card, right? So using my local coin shop rather than APMEX, I saved probably about $500 and something easily. Yeah, I saved over $500 something not using APMEX for that particular order. Actually, it would have costed me $502.81 more, right? Because APMEX would have charged $2,740, and I paid $2,217.59. So that comes to APMEX being $502.81 more. Wow. Let's take a look at SD Bullion. All right. Same thing, 2013 American Silver Eagles. They wanted to charge me $77 $8.25 for each American Eagle coin. Okay. And I paid $62.65 with my local coin shop. So SD Bullion would have charged me $14.60 more, right? So they were about $2 less than APMEX. All right. Now let's take a look at the American Eagle gold coin. The same one, same year. 110-ounce American Gold Eagle. They wanted $474. Now, actually, this was a little cheaper because, as you can see, they didn't have the 2015 available, but they had random year. So when you go with the random year, it's normally cheaper, right? So this is a $474 for each one of their 110-ounce American Gold. I paid what I said, $450. So each one of their gold coins would have cost me $24.07 more. Wow. Isn't that something, family? For the same stuff. So, I mean, not everybody has local coin shops around their area. I understand that, especially if you're in, smaller areas, smaller towns, and they don't have, in the big city, you come across a lot of things. But if there are coin shops, even, an hour away, it still would be worth a day trip to go and support your local coin shop and find out what the savings is. Because, and check this out, family. This isn't even a 2026 American Silver Eagle, and they want $77.25. I checked this morning. Silver and gold is up, right? It's worse even today. So, family, if I would have went through SD Bullion, I would have paid $350.34 more. And if I would have went through APMEX, I would have paid $502.81 more. So I got a great deal going through my local coin shop. So the point of this video is it's not to put APMEX or SD Bullion down, because I love SD Bullion and I also love APMEX, and I will continue ordering from them as usual. However, it's good to see what's happening at your local coin shop, because sometimes I go online because the certain coins are not available at the local coin shop. That's why I go online. But this particular time I did some calls and I found out, oh, you have this, you have that. Take your time and make some phone calls before you actually order online. Sometimes they have it. But like this last time I went to the local coin shop, they didn't have certain things. The other coin shop I went to, I wanted, pretty, beautiful, brilliant, uncirculated, a tube of American Eagle. I didn't care what year it was. I just wanted good quality, real, solid coins. And the guy was like, well, I don't have it. He was going to try to put something together for me. And I told him, no, just go ahead. And I left him my phone number, and I told him to call me. And I didn't hear from him because, he didn't have it. But when I went to another local coin shop, he had, beautiful, beautiful coins, brilliantly uncirculated in tubes, and he was prepared. But not every coin shop has that. The other coin shop I went to, they didn't have, I wanted to add some gold. I said, do you have any 1/10 ounce gold? He was like, you know what? I don't. I had bought the last one. If you watch my recent video I did on, checking the coins, verifying that they were real silver and real gold, and also sharing what I had recently purchased, that Panda gold, I think it was 24 karat gold coin, I had bought that at the other coin shop, and that was the last one they had. And when I went back, they hadn't gotten any more, because some of these local coin shops, they're looking forward to people selling their stuff. So I was getting in when people were selling their proof. People were selling all kinds of really nice coins, and I was getting them at really good deals. So good job for a lot of us that were going out on the dip. We know it goes up and down. It doesn't matter, but what matters, family, is what you're paying. What are the premiums? Check with your local coin shop first, because you're going to save on the tax if it's over $2,000. You're going to save on shipment if it's local. and you're going to save if they're just, more affordable. But for me, I will shop, whether it's high or low, and I'm going to tell you why. One of the reasons why I shop whether it's high or low, my difference is the quantity of things I can purchase, right? Because you don't want to purchase a whole lot when it's really high. But the reason why I purchase is because I'm in a position that I can. So if I can do something now, I'd rather do it, because we don't know what's happening, right? In this economy, you don't know if there's a layoff, or maybe, things happen where you have to invest your money somewhere else, could be an emergency, something around the house, who knows? But if you can do it now, I'm the type of person that will just do it because I can. And if there ever comes a time that I can't do it, I already have it because I started early. So I always encourage people that if there's something you like doing, do it while you can. I'm not just talking stacking. I'm just talking, across the board. If it's a vacation you want to take or whatever you want to do it while you can, family, right? It's so important to, just embrace what we can embrace. And we'll be in a better position rather than later saying, oh my God, I should have did it when I was working. Oh, I should have did it when I had it. We don't have to woulda, shoulda, coulda. We just did the right thing that was right for us at the right time. But family, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like, smash that notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments, what do you think about this comparison? All right, family. And please also support your local coin shop. Love you guys, and peace out.